Hello YouTube, this Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? Man, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm if you're in one of these cold places. I'm on the east coast of the US. We're supposed to get the super cold tomorrow. It's Tuesday, January 29th, 2019. I give the dates on the Pocket Dump Deconstructions since you know that's the day I'm carrying all of this. Yeah, there's weather in the U.S. If you're outside of the U.S., I guess it's in the Midwest right now. I'm originally from Ohio. Go Browns. Um, I know it's not football. Well, I know it's not Browns football season, but go Browns. Anyway, but right now, they've been witnessing what, the coldest time in 18 years or something. So we should get some of that cold on the East Coast pretty soon. But it is at the end of January, so it's time for coldness. Let's talk about my pocket dump deconstruction for today. Again, it is a Tuesday. Did I say Thursday? I don't know. It's Tuesday, January 29th, 2019. It's that kind of a day, that kind of a week so far. Want to light carry today. Just woke up saying I'm going to do a light carry today. So here it is. Let's see. Is that too much light? One day, I've got to get this stuff together. Anyway, let's talk about it. It is a business kind of day, which is why I have my Rolex Datejust. Just a classic Rolex that I've had for a lot of years. Hold on. Oh, man, that smells nice. Monte Cristo. The Open brand. This is the Regatta. I love Monte Cristos. You know, I've been thinking about doing a video just on my custom knives. I think I have like 7 of them or 8 of them. And I put them all on the desk and trying to figure out how to do it. So that's coming at some point to you guys. I haven't taped it yet, but it's going to come. And part of the thing is talking about when you're a collector. It's with everything. When I collected coins, I was doing silver coins. And you start collecting and collecting, and then you start thinking, oh man, I would love to have gold. Because you have all these silver coins. Then you invest in a gold coin, and you start collecting the gold coins. And then it's, what about palladium and platinum? Let's see what that is. You always want to upgrade. And that's like with knives, right? You start with, for me, value knives from Spyderco, then Spydercos, then Chris Reeve knives. But I had to get some customs. With cigars, it's the same. I started in the 80s with these mild cigars. In the 80s, cigars just went crazy. Cigars were the thing. And then you start smoking other kinds of cigars with different tastes. But you had to get a Cuban back then. You had to try the Cuban. Finally got a Cuban and got stuck on Cubans. With pins, I just have my Shown Design pin. That's my brass pin. I really like it. It's becoming one of my favorites. Vodka. My thin wallet. The coin for today, I tell you, I bought 3 new coins. They should be coming in a couple of days. In celebration of the 50th year of the moonwalk, the U.S. moonwalk, which was July 20th. I know that because that's my birthday, July 20th. So I remember it happening. A friend of mine was born on July 20th during the time that Armstrong was on the moon, which is a real interesting thing. But the U.S. Mint released new moonwalk coins. I'll show it to you in a couple of days. And also a new presidential medal, silver presidential medal. They have Washington and Adams. I've showed you that before, and they just released Jefferson. So this coin today is 1994 unicorn coins. I just love these coins. There's only 4 of them. And this is the 1 ounce unicorn coin. I really love them. I have all 4 of them. Let's see. By the way, that's my thin Mont Blanc wallet. I forget. As I get older, I forget things. Let's see. You know what? The truth was, I forgot things when I was 18, 25. As you get older, though, you have an excuse for everything. My notepad, my Smithson notepad. And then let's talk about the carry. I went blue. I started thinking about, of course, carrying my Chaparral, but decided against it. I wanted to go. I'm going to carry my Ladybug. It says the Ladybug, right? Let me see. I thought I had the Ladybug. See, the only way I know if it's a Ladybug or a ManBug is comparing the two. Nope. I meant to grab the Ladybug. This is the ManBug. The Sprint Run ManBug from Spyderco. Part of that V-Toku2 steel family. It's the Delica, Endura, Stretch, the Dragonfly, Ladybug, and ManBug family, which I really like. Sprint Run means it's a limited edition from Spyderco, usually around 1,200, give or take a couple of hundred either way. But I really like Ladybugs and ManBugs. This is the ManBug. Ladybug's just a little bit thinner. It has that super hard V-Toku2 steel. That's how I pronounce it, at least. You can tell with the line, because it has SUS 310 steel. It's sandwiched between SUS 310 steel for more hardness. Also, it adds some rust resistance to the blade. Full flat ground, just a nice little keychain knife with that blue FRN scales, fiberglass reinforced nylon, and that back lock. I really like these small knives from Spyderco. I say that all the time. I have a bunch of them. They're the only knives that I haven't trimmed or sold. I'm still debating on when I'm going to do another trimming. Either this Saturday or 2 weeks from now. I haven't decided. I'll give you a hint before I do it. But this is just a real nice keychain knife. I always carry a keychain knife because I only have a silver loop with 3 keys on it for a keychain. 1.9 inches. Only only 0.6 ounces. So a lot lighter than that coin in my pocket. Just a very nice keychain knife. Yes, it's one of my favorite. It's the Vrango, Spyderco Vrango. I just love this knife. Plain and simple. I love everything about it. Has a tanto blade, kind of a recurve. It gives you those 2 points and 2 edges as well. No jimping, but you can get in there on this, which I really like. It has S30V steel. Someone left a very interesting comment for me. Most of your comments are very interesting. You guys should spend some time on comments, even the ones that talk about me negatively. They've been so good at their criticisms, and I've taken them all in. But they also add to the videos because, like I said, I'm not a knife expert. I just like knives and I buy them. But someone talked about S35V in steel as opposed to S30V. Most people say, yeah, because I say it. Yeah, I wish it was at least S35 instead of S30. But they said, you know, when you really test it, they're kind of the same or very close. This is S30V steel. 2.5 inches, but the edge is like 2.3 inches. It fits great in the hand. The thing about Spydercos, they don't look, the shapes sometimes seem very odd, but man, they feel great in the hand. Only 6 inches total, 3.4 ounces in weight, and I really love the handle. I do. It's titanium with some carbon fiber inlay right there, but I love the color blue. It's anodized blue. I love that. Then they have the black edges. Has a titanium spacer. It seems like almost one piece as it goes around. They even took care with the lanyard hole coming off of the back spacer. Just real nice. Just enough carbon fiber. You know, this is a gentleman's folder. Knife carbon fiber to give you a little bit of grip, but it's a beautiful knife. Beautiful. The clip is the standard clip. It's tip down only. Right hand, left hand, tip down only. And it's a liner lock. They don't give you a lot of space to get to a liner. You know, some Spyderco knives, you have a little cut off on the scale so you can just reach it, but it's easy to get to. Just a real nice knife. It's the Spyderco Vrango. I have a bias towards smaller knives. I have a bunch of big knives in the collection, but I have a bias towards these, and that's nice. I like this as a pair. As a nice gentleman's folder pair, it's real nice. It would have been nice if I had my Chaparral too. You guys know I love this. This is the stepped titanium model with the blue inlays. There's another one that's exactly like this, except it doesn't have the blue, and it literally looks like a different knife. But it is stepped up. 3D, you can feel all of the titanium in the pattern. It feels great in the hand. Super thin. The Chaparrals are all thin, all with a back lock, all with a 50-50 choil, all, in other words, the exact same profile, just different scales. They have that Spyderco 50-50 choil, the Spyderco leaf shape. They all have CTS XHP steel, which I do love it. 2.8 inches is the blade, but you take away that 50-50 choil, the 50% that's blade, and you end up with 2.3 inches of edge. The entire thing, just 6.3 inches. This is what started me. When I woke up and said I want a gentleman's folder carry, I started with this knife. I went right to the Chaparrals. 6.3 inches total, only 2.7 ounces. And while I was almost set, I saw that Vrango, picked it out, and fell in love with it for today. But I love my Chaparrals. I really do. I think it's one of the best series of knives that Spyderco has. There you have it. That's the pocket dump deconstruction. Hey, I'm trying, man. It's easy for me to say take a few minutes away and just turn off all the social media and think. Just spend some time for you. It's so healthy. And I'm not a meditation nut or anything. It is hard for me because sometimes I do that and I just fall asleep in my chair. You know what, though? That's a good thing. There's so many stresses. Man, it's just hard just living day to day. Coming from me with all of these knives on the table and an expensive Cuban cigar, yada, yada. But it just is. It is. But I want you guys to take good care of yourselves so you can be a better father, husband, friend. I know because I blew all of that early on because my mind was so consumed with just business and whatever. If I would just took a few minutes off, it would have made a big change. So, old guy to younger guys, do that, okay? Just take a few minutes to do that. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.